Hi, I'm Nick Glenn, and this is Group 1's Use Case 5. So, to start out with the first exercise, we're looking at the SDGs, or Sustainable Development Goals at SAS. So, here they are. There are a lot. The first one is no poverty, followed by zero hunger, good health and well being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and institutions, strong institutions, and partnerships for the goals. There are 17 total. And obviously, these goals aren't listed in an order of priority, but instead, each country will work on the goals simultaneously to achieve the sustainability of the world. So the next part was looking at the analytics storyline for our company and what our goals are, looking back at the prescriptive and predictive quest storylines that we made up. So right here, to go over our predictive storylines again, we have, in order to achieve net zero, what kind of technologies will be utilized. So we're looking at these SDGs here. SDG number 7, affordable and clean energy, 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, and 13, climate action, all affect this question right here. Next one, how does the goal affect the supply chain of their resources? We decide SDG 8, decent work and economic growth, 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, and 12, responsible consumption and production would affect this question right here. For prescriptive storylines, the first one is what can Exxon do to minimize the external costs of the customer with their new initiative plans? We decided SDG 10, reduced inequalities, and 17, partnerships for the goals would affect this question. And finally, what facilities will need to be built for new technologies? We thought SDG 7, affordable and clean energy, obviously, 8, decent work and economic growth, 11, sustainable cities and communities. So the facilities will work together with the communities to be sustainable and clean. And 12, responsible consumption and production would affect that question. Finally, we have sustainable development goal highlights. This was the fourth case study in this use case. Just to review, here's our business strategy layout. We have our initiatives, net zero emissions by 2050, developing scalable technology solutions, reduce corporate-wide upstream GHG, and investing in technologies that capture CO2. Our entities and decisions are right here. For entities, we have customers, products, vehicles, and partner universities. And decisions, what kinds of products to develop, what practices should be used for producing energy, and what kind of partnerships to utilize. And our use cases are down here: improving product selection, creating more renewable energy, improving drilling practices, and sponsoring university research. So the next slide, we're going to take this business layout and see what SDG numbers and goals apply to this. So for our use cases, improving product selection, we thought that SDG 9, industry, innovation, infrastructure, and 12, responsible production and consumption applied to this. For creating more renewable energy sources, we had 7, affordable and clean energy, 11, sustainable cities and communities, and 13, climate action. Improving drilling practices, we had 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, and 12, responsible production and consumption, and 13, climate action. And finally, sponsoring university research, we thought 4, quality education, 17, peace, justice, and strong institutions. Excuse me, that was 16, and 17, partnerships for the goals. So we can see goal number 9, industry, innovation, infrastructure, pops up a lot, especially on the initiative side here. That's a huge part of improving ExxonMobil's practices for clean energy. For our initiatives, net zero emissions by 2050, we have 3, good health and well-being, 6, clean water and sanitation, 7, affordable and clean energy, and 11, sustainable cities and communities, 13, climate action, 14, life below water, and 15, life on land. A lot of these goals are the same for our next initiatives. For developing and deploying scalable technology solutions, we have 6 again, 7 again, 9, which is industry, innovation, and infrastructure, We have 11 again, 13 again, 14, and 15. By reducing corporate-wide upstream GHG, we have goal 3 again, 6, 7, 11, 13, 14, and 15. And then finally, investing in technologies that capture more than 90% CO2, again, 3, 6, 7, 11, 13, 14, and 15. A lot of these goals coincide with each other and are used for the initiatives that we have. And that is all for this video. Thank you for watching.